Connecting. It's connected, so it should be live. Connecting. Yes, we are. Okay. Close these. Go back to OBS. Very interesting. I'm not losing frames this time. Alright, we won't do Stellar Montes. We're going to choose one of the other missions that we have here.
Says,
we'd hoped the seawalls and ribbon tides might offer us some protection from the element. The wide open coat.
Says here there was a foreman at the dam.
Many raiders have learned how to dodge a comet, but far too few know how to bring them down and get at their inner parts.
I think I found something we might exploit. When bigger arc machines are just far enough from each other, a well-timed distraction could pull one out of position. You want to test that idea?
No? Are you crazy? Use 3 wires to repair and sound the emergency siren by the warehouse complex. Use a battery to start the boombox in the village and sound any bus horn by the checkpoint. Alright.
There's some noisy contraptions out there that would just need a battery to sound.
Alright, so what we'll do is we're gonna load in with a kit, but not this kit. Like this. I'll even change this out, so hold on. I have a tactical here. I have a free augment actually. Let's go. I'll actually convert this. Convert this free augment.
Back again, huh? That should heal you right up, or perk you right up. Honestly, I didn't pay attention to what you bought.
Alright, let's go
I was thinking
with...
of painting the walls mauve. Do you think mauve says trustworthy medic?
I don't want to go with the heavy guns. I'll go with a kettle. No. Let's go in with one of these. There we go. Alright, what else? I need to bring wires and a battery. So we'll take one of these. Then wires. We need 3 wires. Okay, cool. Where was that located?
I sent a scout team to the spaceport a while.
I had a deal for a bastion cell lined up.
Says here there was a foreman at the dam.
Here.
You know, when I was young...
Blue gate, got you. Finally. It's taking longer to load in the games now, bro. It's kind of like feeling a bit like Halo. I don't like that. Okay, let's go. Warehouse complex.
Hope you hear me all right. There's an old music system. Go to the warehouse, a vehicle horn by the checkpoint, and an emergency siren near the warehouse complex. Use batteries to sound them off.
We'll go to village first. Alright, we'll find that boombox. Nice, I got a patrol car key. Or something.
Let's go to the village.
Now the question is, I just go, where is the boombox? I have to go in every building of the village just to know. Let's check these buildings first. Oh, wait a second. Let's try getting closer to that, because I feel the boombox might be there. Oh shoot, no, go away. No! Okay, got it. Oh! Oh, hello!
Yes!
Oh, what's my hello?
Thank you!
Hello, bye-bye. Maybe the boombox is over in those other buildings. Oh, perfect. Collecting some poop. Maybe the boombox is over here. I don't know. Nope. Oh, found it. Where to next? Next one is checkpoint. Oh, that's okay. What about the warehouse complex? What was that? Here?
Let's go to the warehouse.
Hey, Raider, I got your back. Ooh, you good? Thanks. Okay. Gotta move. Oh, friendly, friendly, friendly. Oh my goodness, no. Back off, bro. Why? Loser. Man, these players, bro. There's still rats in this game. Alright, we'll just run a— oh wait, I still need to bring batteries and wires and stuff. So what I'll do is I'll just probably craft a small gun. I can't craft a gun. Okay. Then I'll craft ammo. Oh, can't even do that. I need metal parts. I'm pretty sure there's something I can convert into metal. Full shield. Oh, you know what? That can be a medium shield actually. And then ammunition, of course. Oh, bring a kettle, bro. We'll bring zip lines, and I'll bring one zip line. I need throwables, things I can use to like lure away or distract. So we'll bring these. Crash mat, I'll hold on to that. And the smoke nade, I guess. We'll take one more. Yeah, we're good. I already used the battery, just need to bring wires. Sweet. We're loaded in. Alright. Let's do this.
Let's go to the warehouse.
Oh my god. What's that? Siren? Let's find the siren.
Let's go to checkpoint.
Gotta move. Hello.
Don't shoot!
Yeah, I know. I'm just hiding from the Rocketeer. Hello. Go. You good? Friendly? I'm a friendly.
Hey, don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Hello. Oh, hold on. I got you something here. Here you go. Oh, where'd you go? Wait. Here.
Thank you! Oh my god. Yeah, I think we're clear.
Look like those guys need help.
Head home at the Overlook air shaft.
Oh my goodness, what? I'm getting hungry. Whew. Parkour.
My screens lit up like a festival. Did the patrols actually break formation? I sent a scan.
I had a deal for a Bastion cell lined up with a raider called Dodger, but he's gone quiet. I need someone to track down his stash before some scavenger stumbles into it. Interested? Dodger's stash is deep inside the traffic tunnels. Bring back whatever's in there, specifically the cell.
We'd hoped the seawalls at Riventides might offer us a wide open... Hey, question for you. What do you get if you cross a Hornet and Fireball? If your answer is a Firefly, then we're on the same page. Now, I'm not saying Ark actually evolved like that. It's only a pet theory for now. But I am trying to get...
I didn't fire a single shot in the entire raid, bro. That's how it's done. Alright, now what we need to do is add a few more bandages. And then I'm gonna take some of these. Sweet, okay. Oh, a hairpin. Yeah, I'll roll with this. I'm I'll put this away. Put on the hairpin. I'll add an extra mag to it. Yeah. One around should be enough.
deep in the traffic tunnels. It should be marked with his insignia. Look for 2 squares.
Got some things to do.
Traffic tunnel. Oh no, it's so far away.
Go to that location.
You're joking. Oh my god. Oh my god. Whew. I was so cautious too. It just ends up getting surprised. Oh, what is that? Brilliant. Just brilliant. Hey, my love. How you doing, my queen? Welcome to the chat. How are you doing this beautiful morning? Cool. Okay. Oh no. Did he die? Oh, it's a bot. That's a interesting implication here. Pilgrim's Peak antenna? Where's that? Okay.
Let's go to the Pilgrim's Peak.
Friendly, friendly. I'm just trying to get the Pilgrim's Peak. How you doing, my queen? My queen Rihanna, you still in chat? Man.
An Ark orbiter is en route. The safe window is closing. You have 10 minutes to return to Speranza. I repeat, 10 minutes.
Oh my goodness gracious, go away, dude. Got him. If only, right? I'm so dead. Yep, I'm dead. Oh my god. That was glorious. Oh man. Not again. Never again, bro.
Head home at the Overlook air shaft. All raiders, arc on screen. 5 minutes left. Go find your way home. I repeat, 5 minutes.
What is that? I hit it. Oh my gosh. Brilliant. Whew. Hey there, Must. How you doing, buddy? Doing good. Got the rumble working now. Figured that out. Alright, I got 3 minutes. I can make it. Yeah, me either. I haven't played this in a bit either. Here we go. Perfect timing. Brother, they're everywhere. Oh my god! Go away! Woo. Got 2 minutes left, but I'm screwing everything up.
Last warning. 2 minutes left. Head back immediately. The window is closing.
Oh no! Oh my gosh! Help! Any raiders out there? I'm right by the extract. Please help! Please help me! I just want to go home. Help! Help me! Oh well. I'm just gonna find myself a place to dive in. Just like right here in the direction of the extract. There you go. Well, at least I completed the mission, right? That's what matters to me right now. Zero brainwashing. It's just kill robots and get home, you know? That's pretty much the game.
Come on in.
Oh, the soul. It hurts. My soul hurts right now, bro.
Hey, good to see you. The wide open coastline used to mean dick. It's just been on my mind.
You have that look. He sold something he didn't have to me, and at least lucky for you, Dodger's debt can still be settled. Bring me a bastion cell. A real one, pulled from a real bastion.
But how are we gonna get them magnetized?
Okay?
Oh man. According to the lore, or at least what I've heard, that the lore is this game is in connection or like years ahead of the game, the finals. If you remember that game.
Don't forget about Stella Monte. Many raiders have learned how to dodge.
We'd hope to see.
Many raiders have learned how to.
So
I
like,
sent a scout team to the space.
think about it. The Elite One. The Elite One, they went to space. Something like that. I had to go. Oh, what's this? I had to go back to that. So you better understand.
For trade, if trade is what you seek.
All lucky.
I sent a scout team to the spaceport a while ago. Routine work, cataloging secure.
We'd hope the seawalls at Riventides might offer us some protection from the elements.
Let's give Riventide a chance.
Many raiders have learned how to dodge a comet.
Sa-
Many raiders have learned how to dodge a. Don't forget about Stella Monte.
Says here there was a foreman at the dam.
The wide open coastline.
Oh,
Okay. Let's try the new missions here. So like, I need to get black tap like yours. Dude, do it. Get one in red. Red is fine. Red is fine. I mean, that's how the whole thing
Come on
started.
in.
Let me just get some metal pants.
There you go. Says here there was a
Excuse me. Do as I say. Let's see. Tacticals? Yeah, I'll run the tacticals. I like the tacticals. I can put my middle shields on. Yeah, we'll just do that, and then we don't have to run an augment, I guess. I mean, if I'm just gonna do a mission, then I might as well just get out there with I'm trying to min-max my resources here. Oh, nope. 90 is fine. some new shield rechargers. And we'll run a free loadout anyway, just to kind of understand the map. Ribbon tie. Okay. Nope, free. Run a free. Run a freebie. So like, from what I can remember, is that the finals was like the futuristic version of the Colosseum, right? So rich people, wealthy people, from all around get together, put bets and place bets, and on teams that will combat each other, trying to, you know, get to the top, whatever, right? Regardless of the mechanics and how it's played, right? And I guess it got so bad that Earth got in its, you know, in the state that it's in here in Ark Raiders. And what happened? Like, the rich people went to space, and then they sent robots, the Ark, to come down to Earth, collect resources and data, and then go back into space. But that doesn't explain why there's so many hostile Ark. So I guess that's something I might have to look into. You know, I guess we'll watch it while we're waiting here, you know. Ark Raiders lore. This was as of 7 months ago. Complete story, Exodus, conspiracy, Lance's memories, etc. Okay. All right, we'll watch that in a bit. We'll watch that video in a sec. Cool. All right, what's the mission?
This is Apollo. Construction work is harder when under constant fire. Do what you can to clear the skies, then get to reinforcing.
Okay, we'll focus on destroying the wasps first. Where's the wasp? I need to know what the wasp. Good luck, mate. Never know what you might find in the trash. If you're in the Philippines, don't look in the trash. It's not that great. Cool. Oop, tanga. He just bumped into the wall, bro. deliver those. What's this? I don't even know where I'm going, bro. Oh, what? Fail. How's everyone doing in chat so far? Like, what are you guys' plan this weekend? I've yet to ask that. Ooh, what's this? Good. I don't need that. Oh, hello. So... Ah, it's so bright! Okay. Ah, bugger. Worth it. I'm all out. I'm all out, boys and girls. Come and get me, boy. Come and get me. Yeah. Yeah. Huzzah! I got him. No way, dude. I got him. Twitch, cook that. That was way beyond me. Did it die? Where is it? Oh, it's over there. Nope, let's not do that. Oh, what? Okay, we're good. Hate those things. What's that? What are those? Oh, okay. Cool. I need electrical components? Oh no. How many do I need? Oh, just one? Okay. Oh boy. I want to live. Okay. Now, why is my mic muted or whatever? Give me a second. Failed to detect output device. Weird. Can you guys hear the stream? Let me know, eh? Yeah, okay. Guess it's bugged or something. Alright, let's go. Ugh. Okay, back where I started. I need to extract, bro. I have no weapons, nothing.
Head home at the seaside elevator.
Of course. They're in my way. I am gonna die. $89 meters. I can survive that. Ah. Come on, come on, come on, let's go. You good? Okay. Whew. I like the map. Map's pretty interesting. Just don't like the bots in it. I don't like the robots in that one. It's terrible. They're all scary. Okay. I'm gonna reload the game. We're gonna watch a video first. We can, yeah, there you go. Do this. And then it says Arc Raiders and the finals are connected. Shared universe lore and timeline explained.
Imagine this. An arena explodes in colour. Crowd roars. Neon sponsors flicker across the sky. Contestants drop into a virtual war zone chasing fame, money, and a few seconds of immortality. Down below, in another time, another layer of the same world. The sky is dead. The ground is broken. Metal giants roam the ruins of an old Italy. And the last people cling to life in an underground city called Speranza. Two completely different games, two completely different vibes. But what if they're just two chapters of the same story? In today's video, we start opening the book. We're going to follow the trail of logos, dates, and develop a hint to ask one question. Are the finals and Arc Raiders truly connected? Or are we all just chasing ghosts? And there is one logo in particular that, once you see it, you cannot unsee. So before we dive into the rabbit hole, consider hitting like if you enjoy this kind of deep dive lore, and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And while you're watching, I want you to think about this and answer in the comments. Same universe or clever fan bait? Alright, let's start at the beginning of the story. Every story starts with a storyteller. In this case, it's Embark Studios, a team in Stockholm founded by ex-Battlefield veterans, led by Patrick Sutherland. They're not just making one big game. They've been clear, in interviews and blog posts, that they're building multiple online worlds, using new tools, AI, and small teams to create something bigger than you'd expect. Two of those worlds are the ones we care about tonight, the finals and Arc Raiders. Let's meet them like characters in a novel. The finals is set roughly around the year 2100. We're never given a precise date on screen, but lore write-ups and community documentation all land us in the late 21st century window. It's a world where people spend most of their lives inside virtual reality, and the biggest thing they all tune into is this insane game show run by a corporate giant called Multico. Contestants blow each other up in destructible arenas, while sponsors, Disson, Alpha Acta, Jiangsu Romagna, and Ranzio and more plaster their logos across every surface. The real world outside, the so-called meat space, is rarely shown. It's hinted at a grim, polluted and controlled by the same companies who own the show. But we don't see the riots. We don't see the wars. Just entertainment. This is the golden age of the spectacle. Now jump forward in time. Arc Raiders is not a show. It's survival. It's where people fight back. Official lore places Ark Raiders in the year 2180, 8 decades after the time of the finals. The setting is a shattered Earth, especially a ruined Italy, where mysterious machines called Ark descend from orbit and patrol the surface. Humanity is moved underground, subterranean city centered around a place called Toledo. In there, you've got districts like Speranza, an old, worn-down sector that somehow still feels alive. Neon lights, music, traders, scraps of old-world fashion. Embarkers describe this as a post-apocalypse. The collapse has already happened. This is the generation that has grown up inside its ruins and is now trying to rebuild. So our two characters of this story: a glittering corporate VR game show around 2100, and then a desperate, hopeful underground society in 2180. The question is, are they living in the same universe? And to answer that, we have to stop thinking like players. It's time to become detectives. The first clues aren't in lore entries or dev blogs. They're hiding in plain sight. Back when trailers and early tests were rolling out, players started doing what players always do: pausing, zooming, and combing every frame for something weird. And that's when the same names started turning up in both games. You already know the sponsors in the finals: Dyson plastered on vending machines and arena walls, Alpha Actors sponsoring outfits, Jiangsu Romagna stamped on billboards, Ranzio and other brands scattered across the show like confetti. At first, they're just flavour, capitalism wallpaper. And then Ark Raiders enters the chat. In some early Ark Raiders footage, players notice something strange. A logo that looks like the Dyson branding across the Ark. Same style, same shape, same colours, just rotated and recontextualised. Was it just an asset reuse from a dev kit? Maybe. Game studios do that all the time. It didn't stop there. Screenshots started circulating of an abandoned helmet in Ark Raiders, half buried in dust, with the Alpha Actor logo clearly visible on it. Yeah, the very same Alpha Actor that bankrolls contestants in the finals. Elsewhere, in trailers and in-game billboards, you can catch Jiangsu Romagna displayed with the same logo it uses as a sponsor company in the finals. Different context, same corporate identity. Suddenly, those just Easter eggs started feeling a little heavier. Then as more people dug in, players reported seeing Ranzio again, another sponsor from the finals, appearing not just as a sticker, but as software and system branding in Ark Raiders. It's as if the back-end operating system of Speranza is literally running on tech from the same corporation that once advertised during a VR Bloodsport. That's not a random bottle on a desk. That's infrastructure. On their own, you could shrug any of these off. It's just dev reusing assets. It's just a fun nod for fans. But when multiple named corporations from one game show up inside the world of another, on helmets, billboards and machines, it begins to less look like a joke and more like a quiet admission. The economy of the finals bleeds into the wreckage of Ark Raiders, and that's where the community stepped in. Fans began writing articles and threads with titles like "Are Ark Raiders and the finals in the same universe?" "The Ark Raiders and the finals connection explained." Collecting screenshots, comparing logos, noting that the art direction of the corporation stays consistent between games. That the vibe of late capitalistic branding is shared across both. They aren't just seeing patterns in clouds. Embark put those logos there deliberately. But did they put them there as canon or as mischief? To answer that, we need to look at the timeline and the themes. Let's lay the two worlds side by side. On the left, the finals, the year 2100. On the right, Ark Raiders, 2180. It's about 80 years apart. 80 years is enough time for a society to rise, fall, and be half remembered as myth. It's enough time for a whole generation to be born who have never seen the world that came before. Now, think about what each game shows us. In the finals, corporations like Multico, Dyson, Alpha Acta, Jiangsu Romagna, and Ranzio are at their peak. They control entertainment, culture, and probably the tech and infrastructure that keep people alive in this hyper-connected future. Most people live inside VR, chasing clout in a game show that turns real violence into content. We almost never see the outside world, and when we do, it's implied to be rough, but from the top, the message is, everything is under control. And in Ark Raiders, the sky is filled with machines. The landscape is scarred by space travel infrastructure, giant rails and towers that hint at ships leaving Earth. Humanity lives underground, in Toledo and its districts like Speranza, scraping by under rusted megastructures and relying on questionable tech and old world corporations' leftovers. Embark calls it post-apocalypse. The meltdown has already happened. What we see now is the hangover. So now it's time to connect the dots. What if the world of the finals is the last party before the exodus? What if those sponsor logos we see in Ark Raiders are the shells of companies that, decades earlier, helped create a world where people were so distracted by spectacle, they didn't notice the sky catching fire? Some fans have taken it further, theorizing that the rich and powerful, the kind of people who own Multico and its sponsors, ended up off-world, perhaps in orbital stations or colonies, while everyone who couldn't pay the ticket price ended up exactly where Ark Raiders starts, underground, looking up at the machines they left behind. Is that confirmed? No. Embark has never come out and said, yeah, the Ark machines are a direct consequence of the world of the finals. But the rhymes are there. A world ruled by corporations. A world abandoned by corporations. VR towers and show arenas. Decayed spaceports and launch rails. Sponsor logos as status symbols. Sponsor logos as rubbish. It feels less like two random sci-fi settings, and more like one long, continuous fall. And to really understand why these connections make sense, you have to look at how Embark talks about its own work. In interviews, Patrick Sutherland and other Embark leads keep repeating a few key ideas. They don't want to build just one game and move on. They want online worlds that live for a very long time. They talk about using AI and new tools to help small teams create rich worlds that feel bigger and more textured than their headcount suggests. They've openly said that both the finals and Ark Raiders use similar underlying pipelines, even similar text-to-speech tech blended with real voice acting. And when they describe Ark Raiders, they focus on the idea of a hopeful post-apocalypse. It's not pure despair. It's people insisting on music, fashion, and community even after everything is broken. Now put yourself in their shoes as storytellers. You're a studio obsessed with AI, corporate futures, long-running live worlds, reusable but meaningful world building. Do you make two completely unrelated sci-fi IPs that just happen to share logos, corporate names, and themes? Or do you quietly build a shared corporate cosmos where the final shows the height of a culture that worships entertainment and corporate power, and Ark Raiders shows what's left when that culture collapses or floats away into orbit? Not in a Marvel Cinematic Universe crossover episode way. Not like a Celeste meets the game show host. Nothing that on the nose. More like this. The same companies, the same tech, the same attitudes, two different chapters of their own life cycles. That's where this starts to feel like less headcanon and more like the way Embark likes to write worlds. So after all of that, what can we honestly say? Here's where the line is. We know for a fact the finals is set around the year 2100. A world dominated by VR entertainment and mass global sponsors. Ark Raiders takes place in 2180 on a ruined Earth. People surviving underground in Speranza and fight off the Ark. And we also know Embark has never officially released a canon statement that says that they are connected. Community managers and lore fans will remind you, there's no document, there's no lore post. So the verdict? Functionally, these games behave like they're in the same universe. The brands, the tech, the timeline, the themes, everything lines up. But officially, Embark is leaving the door cracked open, not flung wide. They're feeding the mystery, not solving it. And honestly, that might be the most interesting choice. So now I'm handing the story over to you. If the finals is the party at the end of the world, and Ark Raiders is the morning after, when only the people without a ticket off planet are left to clean up, where do you think Embark goes next? Do we get a game set on the orbital stations where the rich escape to? Do we ever see the last episode of the finals broadcast while the Ark first descends? Do these connections stay forever as whispers, logos, and hints only lore hunters ever notice? Let me know in the comments. Next Embark game should be about, and you fill in the blank with your wildest idea. If you enjoyed this story, consider hitting like and subscribe. Ring the bell so you don't miss the next deep dive lore into the Embarkverse. Whether you're chasing cash outs in the arena or scraps out on the surface, take it easy, and I'll see you topside or even in the VR. But one thing we know for sure, are we all just fitting into the narrative of the stories Embark creates, getting lost in a gaming world, whilst not paying attention to the meat space?
That was a good one. Yeah, what I watched or what I heard from, it was not as lengthy as this or as in depth, but yeah, I like this. It was a really good video. My opinion on the next game, Embark, what I would like to see Embark make is not a shooter, not an extraction, not really an extraction game, but, well, I mean, it can have shooting, right? But something with a narrative, like the setting should be in the colonies that the rich fled off to. And I guess it'll be a very simple story of people having morals and are trying to navigate their way politically, and what's that word? Politically and diplomatically navigate their way in gaining, I won't say control, but gaining a stronghold, or just say a hold on how the colonies are ran, right? Because right now these Ark bots or these robots are being constructed in space. If they were to make a third game tied into all this, there should be like a good versus bad, obviously, and it doesn't have to be like 100% shooting all the time, like you'll see in a lot of games. But it'll be like if you've played Detroit, Become Human, or those kinds of games where you make a choice and it affects the story later on, that kind of thing, like choose your own story. Whether you topple the current government that is trying to, eliminate all life on Earth so that they can come back and start over, or you know, fill in the blank. I don't know. That's just a thought that just came to the top of my head. So something definitely not on Earth. I want to see something in space, and I don't want to have it be like another shooter like COD or the finals, or even this. Honestly, even Arc Raiders, it should be something totally different. It should be lore rich and stuff like that. So I don't know. It's just a thought. Let's see here. I'm thinking of going to 7-Eleven. Is it still raining? The sun is out, boys and girls. The sun is out. No, it's cloudy. It's just cloudy. Okay. What is this? What?
It's been pretty much a year since I've gotten my first truly split keyboard, and ever since then I have been infatuated by them. This form factor has been a big surprise to me, and although I occasionally still switch back to unibodies, mostly for funsies, I too can no longer split myself from them. During my roughly 12 months venture, I came across many suitors, each one more enticing than the other, but one particular bachelor kept winking at me from across the room. But it was only after the release of the trackball attachment that I could no longer resist. After all, I do love playing with my balls. Full disclaimer, the Voyager along with the Navigator attachment was sent to me by ZSA, the company that makes them. However, I reached out first and asked if they would be so kind as to send me one over. Surprisingly, they obliged, probably because they've never seen a video of this channel and are unaware of the countless ball jokes I'll be attempting to verbally throw around the court during this roughly 15 to 20 minutes game. Which means they had no input and didn't see any of this in advance. How can I prove this? Balls. Don't worry though, I won't drive you up the walls like I did with my movie references in my last video. I'll make it much more subtle this time. I don't want to get testy with you. So let's begin with my 2 months report of using the ZSA Voyager along with the Navigator, both as my daily driver at the office, a writer of scripts, and the primary tool in charge of editing my videos, including this one. I'll try to be as comprehensive as possible and explain why I think this is one of the most balanced keyboards I have ever had, regardless of splits and non-splits, but perfect it is not. I know I keep repeating myself across reviews and even device categories when I say this, but I was once again caught off guard when I unboxed and lifted the Voyager out of its shipping container. It wasn't just because of all the helpful instructions to newcomers, which I will talk more about at the very end. No, it was once again the feel and heft of the device itself that caused a slight gasp of mine. Maybe I'm just easily impressed. But with the asking price of $365, it better be, and that's without the trackball. But there's more. I had to blink twice because I actually liked the way it looked way more than I thought I would. I am a firm enjoyer of minimal and understated designs, but on pictures the Voyager never really won me over. Even in videos it looked, to be honest, a bit boring. It wasn't just the design though. The lack of a third thumb button always put me off too. You see, my favorite split layout is that of the Corn, which has these 3 wonderfully fanned out buttons at the bottom. On smaller layouts like this becomes very handy handy, allowing you to switch and jump around layers without fussing much about, easily accessing the keys which are hidden from plain sight. However, the limitation of the Voyager actually forced me to use something I only knew about in theory, the ability to tap to access one and hold to access another key, but more on this later. Let's continue with the layout first. As you can see, unlike on a Korn or a 40% keyboard, the Voyager retains the numbers row, making this closer to a 60% keyboard in size, just split in half. This might sound a bit weird, but I think there's more than just the presence of a numbers row here. It hints at an overarching theme, a deliberate design choice for what most people might like or want in a keyboard. The same goes for the keycaps. Yes, the lettering is nice, sharp and superbly level. The shine through is as good as they come, and if you don't like it, you can just replace them with any other chalk keycaps. But at first I was surprised to find that it shipped in a configuration without any touch typing markers. Those little lines on the F and J keys that tell you where the home row is. It made me wonder if this was an oversight. On the contrary, they didn't forget about it, instead they didn't want to make an assumption as to what your preferred layout might be. This is for you to decide, and for this they included all the keys you might need to do that. So you don't only get the F and J, you also get H and U and T, which spells holy not. A subliminal message to sell you that trackball? Probably not.
That's
but
funny.
I like this a lot. There's help where it's needed and options give.
Alright, so what I'm gonna have to do is we're gonna have to end the stream today right here because I have to go somewhere. But yeah, I appreciate everyone who's been in chat, and I'll be looking forward to doing more of this multi-streaming stuff in the future. Okay? But yeah, I'll see you guys when I can, and I look forward to testing the limit of my rig and the Rumble MultiStream whole thing. Okay? All right. God bless all of you. I read out. Bye bye.